Hello, my name is Louise, and today I'm filming an empties and a haul. And oh crap, I just realized I threw something away that I was gonna have an empties. Anyway, I will show you what it is. So I have stuff that I have used up. Yes, I thought I had a declutter somewhere as well, but you know, whatever. Oh, here it is, yes. I have stuff that I've used up, I have one declutter, and then I have a haul. Yes, let's just start with the stuff I've finished. I have it in this amazing little paper bag. So first, let's start with, I don't remember how I panned these in what order, but this one first, the XX Revolution Lip Oil. I finished it in my Partners in Cream. It was pretty nice. I honestly liked it more than I thought, so yeah, I would not recommend it. Then I have a mascara, this one from Can Make. The Quick Lash Curler in black, and it was the one with the funky wand, or like the comb or the brush or whatever. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, like a little comb. This was such a good mascara. It kept a curl. It was very black. Oh, it was really like waterproof. Yes. The one thing I will say that I think that one reason that I liked it as much as it is because I have a little mascara tool that you can like have behind your lashes and then paint some mascara. So that made it easier to use. Then I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in 00B Light. Can you even see how scraped out it is? Like you can see the wand inside, or the little, whatchamacallit? What's it called? This thing. Yeah, it is completely empty. And I love this. I love this foundation. I will buy it again and again and again. I just feel it every time. It just looks so good. There's like no powderiness, no settling into weird lines or pores. It's such a good foundation. But I might have bought other base products, so we will get to it. Anyway, then a cleansing product, the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm in the Pear scent, Pear Punch. Yes, green, clean. I love. So this was actually my final one of these. So now I've branched into other cleansing balms. So we will get around to reviewing those also when they are finished. And then this is, I guess, is a declutter more than an actual finish. It's the Chanel Stilo eyeshadow in Moon River. I had it in my Partners in Cream as well. You see there's a little piece left, but a touch of faff to use, and it does not give me joy anymore, so we are calling it empty or declutter. Then we have something that was in my project pan that I just happened to realize was finished. It's the Creme Puff Blush in 10 Nude Mauve from Max Factor. As you will have seen in my project pan, that I actually took like a scraper to it, and yeah, it's completely empty, and I just did not realize it would be empty. Yay! Then I also just decluttered my Clarins Natural Lip Perfector in 06. There will be a picture. Smelled weird, or smelled nice, but tasted weird. And I didn't use it, didn't bring me joy, so away she went. Then I have a final declutter that I'm like, meh, but I have a friend I'm going to ask if she wants it. The Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 20 Sunscreen. It does not work for me. Like, I don't know why. It feels like it's powder that is suspended in a liquid, and then when you put it on the face, the powder does not meld with the skin. Could just be my skin. I'm going to ask this friend I have in mind if she wants it. It's in 10N, so it's pretty pale as well. Yeah, this is such a disappointment, but it does not work for me. So instead of having it in my collection and feeling bad about it, I'm decluttering. So what kind of brought about this empties/haul video is that I realized I have a tendency to not want to use stuff that I have bought until I've shown you in a video. I don't really know how that came to be, but so I have a little box with stuff that I've both gotten as presents, but mainly that I bought. So let's start with the first one, which was a gift from my friend in the States. The Innisfree Green Tea Hydrating Amino Acid Cleansing Foam. I have not opened it yet. It still has like the little metal or plastic cover thing. Very excited to start using this one. So, yeah. Then I was in this store where they have like lots of different stuff. Let's just say that. Just completely random. Everything from cleaning goods to makeups, and not like random makeups necessarily, but some Revolution and some Garnier. So I wanted to try these two skincare items out, and then I finally just bit the bullet and bought them. I'm like, well, I will use them, kind of thing. I am almost done with my foaming cleanser from Medik8, so yeah. So first we have the Revolution Skincare London Milk Jelly Cleanser, Gentle Milk. It smells like rose. I love it. I'm not sure. It says it's like apply to dry skin, add a little water, massage in circular motions, rinse thoroughly with warm water, keep out of eyes. I think it's gonna hurt if it gets to the eyes. So this one. And then we have the Garnier Pure Active Hydrating Cleanser. Yes, this one is actually slightly foaming from what I understand if I read like the instructions, and I do like slightly foaming cleansers. For some reason I'm going to avoid cleansers that have sodium lauryl sulfide. Is that what it's called? SLS. I'm not sure where I got that from, but I just started to avoid them for some reason. I don't think it dries out my skin necessarily, but this one does not have SLS, so yay. And it feels like, just like based on the packaging, I'm such a sucker for packaging. I know I'm being so conned, but whatever. It just feels very like basic, And Garnier and Revolution Skincare are both cruelty-free, so when it comes to putting my money somewhere, I feel like this is okay as compared. This is very much, to me, a dupe / ripoff of CeraVe in terms of packaging, but CeraVe is not cruelty-free. So then my friend sent me something, and it was the Cherie dip liner in Cherie. It's a beautiful burgundy. I already have tried this. It's actually in my deck of panning, so I know I like it. It's so pretty. Then let's move into like what started the whole makeup haul thing, because that's what this is now, the rest of this. So if you followed my Shop My Stashes, you know that I have 2 lip liners from Isadora that are very small. Actually, so I have 2 itsy bitsy teeny weeny lip liners from Isadora, and they are so pretty. The Isadora in store does not have these shades anymore. So in a last ditch effort to find them, or last ditch attempt, I went online and I found shades that, at least like in name, I think correspond to these, but I'm not sure. So this one was called either Mandarin or Tangerine, and this one is called something with fuchsia. So I found the Vibrant Tangerine from Isadora and the Flashy Fuchsia. I don't think these are in store. Let's swatch these together. I know I shouldn't open things unnecessarily, but I'm really curious to see what the shades are like. Okay, so let's start with fuchsia. So this is like my original fuchsia. It's pretty. Started to dry out. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it so much. And then the Flashy Fuchsia, and this one is like in a plastic packaging, so yeah. Oh my god, they are the same. They are the same. So maybe the new one is just slightly cooler, just slightly, but oh. Okay. And then let's take this Tangerine shade. It's also very dry. The mini one. Okay, let's hope that this one is also, oh my god, it looks promising. Can I show you even? Oops. Oh, it's a little warmer, like not as cool toned, but it's pretty. Yeah, it's fine. It's as close as I think I'm gonna get. Oh, that was fun. Okay, that made me happy. And then when I was on this website where I found these, I also found a lipstick from Makeup Store for like 30 crowns, which is super cheap. I'm not sure if Makeup Store is going out of stock or something, which would be really sad, because it's like one of the first Swedish brands that actually did fun things, fun colors, fun lipsticks, etc. But anyway, so this was the lipstick called Shangri-La Matte. That's what like the sticker is like. I have not quite a few. I have a few Makeup Store lipsticks, and they've always been pretty good quality. Ew. It's dark. It's, let me see, on camera it looks wine burgundy, and for me it's maybe a little more purple. Let's swatch it together. Okay, that's much more burgundy than I thought. Oh, but it was supposed to be matte. Doesn't that look like glossy to you? I mean, it's pretty, but it's not at all as opaque as I thought it would be from like the description, or you know? Okay. Hold on. Doesn't it remind you a little bit of the Dior Poison Matte? Yeah, maybe? Let's see what it looks like next to each other. Okay, Dior Poison Matte is much more opaque and more purple. That one's really much okay. That was annoying. A little disappointed, but that's what you get when you buy things online on sale. Yeah, I'll have to try it. Anyway, Boyd. You know when you read things in books and you want to use them for real, and you're like, wait, that doesn't sound right. But Boyd on my successes, that is like the word I want to use because I can see it in writing and it looks good, but I don't know if it works to say, but you know what I mean. I continued my haul into H&M, and in H&M I bought yes, so I bought 2 eyeliners from NYX. I bought the blue one called Blue Trip and the green one called Emerald Cut, and these were directly inspired by Ravneet. She had 2 pastel shades from AOA Studios that just looked so pretty, and also inspired by Ruth Foley and her beautiful like blue and green lower lash line looks. I follow Ruth on Instagram, and she looks like she's having the most amazing like van vacation ever. Oh, it looks so nice. Okay, so these were the 2 shades that I bought from NYX. Let's do a little swatch. Swatch it there. Can you see? Yeah. Oh, look at that blue. Oh my gosh. Oh. I was just like, can I use it tomorrow? But I've already planned my look and it does not go with this, so damn it. Anyway, then we have the green one, Emerald Cut. Oh, look at that. It's like it's like on camera, it looks very vibrant neon. It's not exactly, it's like a little more forest green, but it's gonna be so pretty. Then when I was in H&M, I was like, okay, me and Dora have discussed this H&M pen for a few months now. The waterproof and longwear Make It Easy eyeshadow pen in Lavender Flush. This is very similar to the Kiko Milano long-lasting shadow stick in 58, or the lilac shade. So we will do comparison swatches. I know I'm not supposed to be opening all these things, but I can't not. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Ugh. And it even has the slight like shimmer particles that the Kiko one has. So let's swatch the Kiko one next to it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the Kiko one is just slightly more cool toned. Interesting. I don't think it'll make that much of a difference like on the eyes necessarily, but that will be fun. Yeah, okay. Then when I was standing in front of the H&M like rack, I saw that they had eyeliners that just looked so gorgeous. So we have the Color Essence eye pencils, one that's like looks like it's shimmery, and one just beautiful blue. So let's start with the blue one called Azure Thing. Haha, like Azure, A-Z-U-R-E, Azure Thing, Azure Thing. That was funny. I like that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's swatch it next to the green. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Oh wow. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, just because I know I have colors that are slightly similar. Okay, so I have a blue one from NYX called Electric Blue, and I have a blue one from Clarins called Turquoise. And the turquoise one has, because this one has just a little bit of a glitter thing going through it, and so does this one. This one's really old, so I feel like it's okay if I buy one that's newer. Okay, very similar actually. Very similar. On my hand, I can see that the H&M one is just slightly warmer and the Clarins one is slightly more cool toned. So, but I'm okay with that because again, this one's really old. So, And then let's just compare Electric Blue from NYX as well. And we'll put that one, I think, on the side here. Oh, that was much darker. Oh, that was much darker. Can you see? Okay. To you, it doesn't look that dark, but it's darker. I'm really happy to see that the NYX ones are completely new, though. So fun. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Then let's do this beautiful shimmery one from H&M that I think it's going to be a really beautiful base for eyeshadows. And what was it called? Out Loud. Out Loud. Fun. Oh, it's so pretty. Where do we put her? Okay, we'll put it just under the lipstick. Oh, shit. The tip fell off. But let's use that one to swatch so we don't waste it. Ooh, that's pretty. You see how pretty it is? You know, oh my gosh. It reminds me of the tone reminds me of many of the glitter shades in the Huda Beauty palette. Like the Mercury Retrograde palette. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is going to be such a pretty base color. Annoying that it like fell off, but anyway. There's a sharpener at the bottom, which I do appreciate. Anyway. And then the final eyeshadow thing for this haul, because I have a few more things from different hauls or for different days, is the Sigma Eyeshadow Base Primer. So, Robert Welsh has talked about this, not in this shade because he didn't have the one he had. I think he has like a very just basic shade, like not a basic shade, but like a very beige shade, neutral shade. This one is called Persuade, and it was just so pretty, and he has like spoken about these and said that they're amazing, and I was like, I really want to try it. He is one of the like YouTube people that I really enjoy watching. He's just so no nonsense, and he seems so knowledgeable. He's worked as a makeup artist before YouTube, so yeah, him and his brother, I don't know if they still do it. They had a podcast that was really entertaining as well, so yeah, I really like them. His brother's called James Welsh. I will link them both down below. So let's see this thing. Yeah, let's swatch it next to the, oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard. Okay, I'll swatch it here and I'll show you. Ooh, that's creamy. It's, so it's there, and on me it's slightly pinky. I don't know, for you it probably looks like it's brown, but it's actually has a slight pink undertone to it. So just because I think it'll be similar, let's compare it to the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Shadows, this double thing in Bubble Bath, or the color that's called Bubble Bath, because I think it might be pretty similar. Yeah, very similar. This one is a little darker, I would argue. Yeah, for you it looks much darker, but for me it's not that big of a difference, actually. That's interesting. So there. You can see that they're pretty similar, but the Huda Beauty one is actually darker. Not that much, I would argue, again, but yeah, it's. I haven't turned on any other lights in the living room where I film. I just could not be bothered. That's why maybe the colors are a bit off. I don't know. Anyway, so that was my H&M and NYX haul for that day. These are one day, these are another day, and then we have a third day, and this was when we went into the pharmacy to buy stuff for my husband and the cats, I think. Anyway, so there they also have makeup and skincare. One of the things they have is this is a hydrating serum, and this brand I have seen someone on Instagram use, and she liked the serum, and I will soon be needing a new hydrating serum, so I was like, It is intensely moisturizing, strengthening, contains vitamin E. It also contains hyaluronic acid. So yeah, interested in trying that one. Then this is the Isadora Wake Up the Glow Foundation. I felt like it might be nice. It's SPF 50. Not that this is going to be your only skincare, because you'd have to apply so much, but still. Infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. I'm interested in using this one. Yeah, especially since I'm decluttering. So, now I will have 2 base products to work with, right? Yeah, I have the Smashbox Halo Tinted Moisturizer and this one, so that feels good to not have too many. And then, when was it? A few days ago, I stopped by H&M again, and I bought 2 nail polishes, which I'm a little disappointed to buy. or at least one of them, because I've had this one in my cart on H&M, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's called Ice Cold Milk, and I was like, ooh, it's like, I compared it to the shade called Whiteout, and this one was like slightly cooler of a white, and I was like, that's exciting. It's sheer, like super sheer. Like if you use two coats, it kind of looks like ballet slippers from Essie, but I didn't want a sheer white, so I was super disappointed. I used it this weekend. I have a little, my nails are not that nice now because anyway, I used it this weekend. If you want to see what it looks like on the hands, watch my project pan, because you might see it there, I think. But on top, I painted this other one, which also is new, but this one's gorgeous, called Electric Pearl, and it is beautimous. Maybe you can see how it shifts to pink. It's super pretty. I'm super glad that I bought this one. But this one, absolutely. Absolutely. Then the final things I bought 3 lipsticks, but one I'm sending off to my friend. These lipsticks were on sale for 30 crowns, which is super cheap. And they were from H&M, or they are from H&M's own brand. I really rate their lipsticks. They are beautiful. So first we'll start with the one called Strawberry Mochi. And it's the matte version. It is super pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. That one. It's like a red, pinky brown. Yeah, it's almost your lips but better, but just a little redder. It's super pretty. Then I bought the cream lip color in Daydreamer. And this one almost reminds me of the vintage pink from Rimmel that I panned, was it last year? At least when you look at it like this, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so similar. But this one is just slightly less purple. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I actually have a shade called London Season from H&M, which is a matte. And it's very similar to the Daydreamer, but it's just not creamy. So there's Daydreamer and there is London Season. And they are, in this light, again, they look very different, but IRL in sunlight, they are very similar. So that felt like such a good impulse buy. I love these so much. So these are all the things, not all of them, but most of these things are stuff I hauled. So more and more I'm getting surprised at how different the 2 shades are, the Kiko one and the H&M one. I thought they were going to be much more similar. Also, I'm surprised that I had blues in this tone. I honestly didn't think I did have them. Very pleased with my 2 NYX shades, and also all the lip products, except for maybe Shangri-La. How about we try it together? Let's try it together. Okay, so to you, it definitely looks pink. To me, it looks a little more burgundy, but no, that was disappointing. I have a sheer lipstick from H&M that I just want to swatch. This one is called, I think they're called Sheer Lip Color, Tartarian Cherry. Let's swatch it there. Okay, with a heavy swatch, you can see that they're actually quite similar. They're like in the same family. So yeah, I mean, I know I like the color, but definitely not what I had hoped for. I honestly thought it was gonna be like a vampy. I would not call this matte at all. It is super, super not matte. That is so interesting. So fun. Now I get to use these things. Don't ask me why. I want to show you before I use them, but that's how it is. I am going to, wow, okay, some of these things are very difficult to remove. Oh, that's satisfying. Look, I'm like really rubbing. Oh, satisfying. Fun. So, I will clear up my little mess. And yeah, it is definitely time to go to bed. Ooh, it's already 9:30. Ah. But this is how dark it is at the moment. So, not that dark. Anyways, I hope you're having a nice day, morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world and whatever season you're in. And I am going to go to sleep. You should also try to get a good amount of sleep, whatever amount you need. We are all very different. So take care of yourselves, wash your hands, get an adequate amount of sleep, and I will see you when I see you in my next video.